phones destroying your mental health? Humans may be addicted. There's no denying it. Technology has sunk its electrical claws right into many human skulls. Even 3 hours a day is enough to get hooked on phones. When asking Miss Masterson if she was addicted, her response was, "No, I'm not. I actually try to use as little technology as possible." But how do other people feel about this? Teens developing brains make them especially vulnerable to both addiction and mental health crises. 60% of people say parents are to blame, compared to 13% who point their fingers at the media and 10% who blame manufacturers. When asking a teacher at the Bayfield Wolverine Academy how she feels about phone companies currently, Abra Masterson said, "I have mixed emotions about the phone companies. I understand everything is a game of profit. Sales are really big drivers for phone companies. That being said, I think their behavior and the way they construct their technology is predatory with young adults as their primary victims." There's also been an argument that anything is dangerous when placed in uneducated hands. In other words, phones are only dangerous if you don't know how to use them. People want devices. Marketers want to make them. It's the way technology is used that's the problem. Feeling behind in life, not pretty enough, not smart enough. These are the messages plastered everywhere online. We watch others live our dreams from behind a screen, the gaps in happiness only growing wider. Photoshop will forever haunt fashion magazines, normal flaws being erased entirely. Google is happy to provide us with a million different backgrounds to green screen into every video. According to Our Brain Doesn't Tell the Difference Between Stimulation and Reality by Anne Laura Blanco, our brain can't tell reality from technology. When we watch someone die in a movie, it feels real. The depression of not being in the virtual world and losing that character is no longer fictional to us. A study found that subjects performed poorly on a focused task when they were interrupted with a text notification or incoming call during the experiment. It broke concentration, even if they didn't pick up the call. "I would love to go back to old-fashioned times. That would be awesome," Miss Masterson giggled. "From a technology standpoint, I think it would be so funny if all the technology was suddenly cut off to watch the young adults, middle school kids, and elementary school kids squirm. They wouldn't know what to do with themselves." A student in the room added, "Destroy the power grid and destroy the internet. We won't survive." But what do other people think? I decided to ask the Bayfield students. Do you think phone addiction is a problem?
Yes. Not really.
Yeah, for some people.
Yes. It can be.
No. A little bit?
No. Yeah. Basically, it can have a much more serious problem if you don't regulate your screen time. Well, I'll spend like 30 minutes looking at my phone instead of checking cows or something. Next thing you know, bad stuff happens, so that's probably the only way.
Probably just school. Like to be on my phone a lot during school and don't get schoolwork done.
If I don't have a regulation, I can spend up to 8 hours on the internet at a time. And that can qualify as an addiction.
Kids just being on their phone all the time in school and stuff.
It's affected my life in multiple ways. It's been depressing for me. It made me depressed.
People spend too much time on anything, whether it's their phone or anything, it becomes a problem. If you can't get your responsibilities, which you have to get done, it's definitely a problem.
Sometimes work that can get in the way.
People just don't go outside no more and just live life. They're just stuck on the internet and brainwashes them, doing whatever.
People that don't know when to put it away.
So how can we moderate device addiction? These are the most commonly recommended strategies. Make rules for yourself concerning your phone usage. Set time periods in which you shouldn't use your phone. Delete your most distracting apps. And interact with friends and family. Disconnect or stay hooked. The choice is all yours.